Hello everyone, welcome to bisptrainings.com. My name is Sumit and in this video I'm going to tell you how to customize the ribbon elements of Microsoft Dynamics CRM by using ribbon customization tool. So first of all, let's check the requirement and then we'll see how to fulfill that requirement. So my requirement is on Dynamics CRM we have got ribbons. Like if I switch to sales and if I get to leads, on leads we have ribbon, so you can see a few elements are coming in the ribbon: new, delete, email, a link, and so on. In similar way, if I expand a record, if I open a record, so the elements are coming here as well. So we have new element, delete, qualify, and so on, and here as well. So I have got a requirement from my client that my client wants to get a button here, wants to add a new button, and while the user click on that button, it performs an action, whether it calls a JavaScript function or it opens a website, external website. So to fulfill this requirement, I have decided that I will be going to use the ribbon workbench tool. So first of all, let's understand what exactly ribbon workbench tool is used for, and then we will see how to actually use the ribbon workbench tool for the customization. So ribbon workbench for CRM, it's a tool written to make customizing the ribbon easier and quicker. There are multiple ways to customize the ribbon element available on Dynamics CRM. We can do it by programming as well, but in programming it would be easier for the developers, but for a non-developer or non-program, a guy from a non-programming background, so by using ribbon workbench tool, it would be easier for him to customize the tool. It would be easier for him to do the customization as required by the clients. The ribbon is a user interface element that appears at the top of the recent Microsoft application and was successor to the old toolbar. The ribbon workbench for CRM was written to provide a drag and drop developer experience that allows all customization scenarios to give complete control over your ribbon and command bar. So the first thing about ribbon workbench tool is that it's a drag and drop. It provides drag and drop feature to the developer. There is no need to write any programming. The customization would be easier by using this tool. So let's start the actual implementation, how we are going to use the ribbon workbench tool. So the very first thing we have to do is we need to download this ribbon workbench tool. So I've already downloaded it. I have got the ribbon workbench 2013 2013 managed. So it will be a managed solution. It's a managed solution which you can download from the website. It's a 2013 version, and then we need to upload it by going into settings, and we need to load this solution. And once you upload the solution, once I import the solution by using this button, this will be using for importing. Once you import this ribbon workbench solution in your CRM, you will get ribbon workbench 2013. It's a managed solution and it will be uploaded successfully here. And once it gets uploaded, you will get one ribbon workbench tool icon at the top of the solution. So we will be going to use it, but before actually start using this ribbon workbench tool, we need to create one unmanaged solution. So I click on plus to create one unmanaged solution, and I give a name, lead modify solution. Version, save it, and the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the entity into it, on which entity we are going to do the customization. So my requirement is I want to do the customization on lead entity. I want to add a button on lead. So I right click on add existing entity and add the existing entity, add the existing lead entity. Look for lead from here, lead, and okay. I want lead main form, so I add this main form into it. Finish. No, I don't want any required components associated with that, and click on. After that, I'm going to add two more files to it. That's basically it's a PNG file, star PNG file, 16 by 16 format and 32-bit format file. You can see the files. That's a small one, and this one a bigger star. Basically, this will be used if we are using the elements, if we are opening an application on different platforms or different systems. So, according to the browser or based on the browser, the icon will be displayed. So that's a mandatory. So I'll just add it. I, so I add a new web resource because I want to add new images. So click on new web resource, and I add here star 16 by 16, star 1616. Look for PNG format. It's a PNG formatted file, desktop, star 1616, and save it. Close it. Again, click on new web resource. I want to add one more web resource. PNG and star 32 and save and close it. Along with this, I want to add one JavaScript as well. So I click on web resource, and I'm going to add a JavaScript library, and that JavaScript library will be going to use, or it will be executed whenever we clicked on the button, which will be going to add on the lead entity JS library function JavaScript English text editor, and I'm going to define the JavaScript function. So the JavaScript function will be function test function, create a variable where primary value is equal to xrm dot page dot data dot entity dot get primary attribute dot value. And so basically this function will be going to get the primary attribute field value and stored into this primary value, and this alert function will be used to display that value, xrm.page.data.entity. So click on OK, and remember the function name. Don't forget the function name, because we need to call that function name from our program. So I just click on it and save it on my desktop and save this. Or I click on text editor, copy this and paste it in a notepad, close it and save it. So now we have got 4 files into our solution. One is the entity on which we are going to do the customization, apply the customization. Second is we have a script function, JavaScript function as a web resource, and 2 more web resource for the images. Once we're done with this, we simply save and close it. So you can see the solution has been added. Now we will actually start doing the customization. So click on Ribbon Workbench, and when you click on Ribbon Workbench, it will ask for the solution to open. So that's the solution which we created just now. I click on that solution and OK. It will download the solution in this Ribbon Workbench and give us an opportunity to customize the ribbon elements, to add buttons into it, to remove the buttons, to do some actions, to add some actions instantly, but just by you click and drag and dropping. So you can see I have got all the customizations buttons, I've got all the buttons for home, subgrid and form. The form is mainly for the lead, subgrid and home as well. So my requirement is I want to add a button on the leads when user click or expand the record, then only that button would be visible. So I want to add button somewhere here after new. So I open it and you can see on the left side we have a toolbox. That toolbox contains some elements. It holds some elements. So I simply drag and drop the button after save. Save or new. Let's place it after new. So I add the button, and now before I start customizing the button, I want to add a command. So I right click on command, add new, expand it. We have got new lead, new dot lead dot command 0 dot command. So I select it and the property opens on the right side. We need to customize it. If you want, we can do the customization as well. So I customize it, lead dot js function dot button dot command. What action this command will be going to do? So this command will be going to call a JavaScript function. So I click on add, and we have two types of rules: JavaScript function or open URL action. So if you want to open a URL or website, you can opt the second option, but I want to go for a function. I want to call a JavaScript function. So I select JavaScript function and OK. Function name. So the function name is test function. Library is the script library, the JS library function, and OK. So the command has been created, command has been built successfully. Now on the button, on the click of this button, we will be going to call this command. So I again expand the button, select the button, and the property page is open. Now we can specify, that's the ID, image. So I need to select the image. So first for 16 by 16, second for 32 by 32, and then alternate text. If due to some error, if the image is not available, it will display some alternate text. So I'll just display BSP description button to call a function, label text call JS function, tooltip call JavaScript function call JS function, or instead of label text I say Qlikview, and rest of the things no need to change. So once we're done with this, we simply click on publish. That's all we have to do. Click on publish. Okay. It will take time to finalize the customization. So the changes which we have made, it will be going to upload now. So it's uploading the solution. Publishing will be going to take place. The final customization will be going to take place. And that's done. So let's go and check it. So we are getting one error message here. That command is not set because we have add a button, but the command is not set to the button. So we need to add a command, or we need to associate one command with this button. So I click on this command option and select the command which we created just now, lead.js function button.command, and then again click on publish. So let's test it now. So I get back to the record. So I click on record, click on Linman Anna sample. And when I click on that button, it will show me the output. The JavaScript, according to the JavaScript function, whatever functionality we have applied, it will execute it. So when I click on it, I'll get the message Linman Anna. So here, instead of displaying the name, we can open a web URL as well. So that's the way how we can do the customization by using Ribbon Workbench. How we can add a new button. In similar way, if you want to hide any button, if you want to hide a button, we have an option to hide a button. Or if you want to do the customization of an existing button, there are also option we have available. We can hide the button. So by using this Ribbon Workbench, it would be very easy to do the customization on the standard entity as well as the custom entity within CRM. So that's all in this video. If you have any questions, you can write to us on www.bisptrainings.com. You can subscribe our YouTube channel if you want to hear from us. We would be providing customized training on dynamic CRM. Keep watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.